Hello everyone, Geo here from Apocalypse Movies. Welcome back to the channel, and I want to talk about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the fourth Apes installment in the franchise that, for the first three movies, starred Andy Serkis as Caesar. That's right, they are making a fourth movie. And I know some people might feel differently about that because that trilogy was one of the best in the history of cinema. And so I wanted to talk about the movie and give you guys an update on the synopsis if you haven't heard about it yet. And it's going to tie into some of the events in the previous movies, obviously, but especially the latest one, the most recent one, War for the Planet of the Apes. So the synopsis for Kingdom goes like this. The new Apes movie is set many years after the conclusion of 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes. Many ape societies have grown from when the Moses-like Caesar brought his people to an oasis, while humans have been reduced to a pharaoh-like existence. Some ape groups have never heard of Caesar, while others have contorted his teaching to build burgeoning empires. That is very interesting because one would think after Caesar brought his people to an oasis like a home, right? Everything would be all sunshine and rainbows for the rest of their lives. Well, not exactly. And we've seen this play out in other shows and movies where somebody's words, their teachings get twisted for other people's agendas, in this case, other apes and what they want to do. Okay. It's a thing that happens in all sorts of movies. It's a story that I love to see. And I love that Kingdom is going to be tackling this because obviously you're going to have your different groups of apes. You're going to have those who want to, continue what Caesar preached, for apes together strong. And then you're going to have people who, twist his words. And, that's how you get the Koba like of apes. That Koba character from Dawn is still one of the most haunting antagonists in any blockbuster. So there's that. But another part that caught my eye is the synopsis explaining humans to a pharaoh like existence. So, what we saw in War for the Planet of the Apes 2017 with Woody Harrelson's Colonel character was if that disease touches you, you start to slowly die. Okay, you lose your speech, you get bloody nose, you vomit. It's just all bad. Okay, and that's what wiped out a lot of the humans in this franchise. But what the Colonel also hinted at was how this new effect from this virus, I believe it's called the Simian flu, um, it begins to turn people into like these ferocious animal like beings. And if that's how humans are going to be in this new installment, I'm okay with that because a big problem that people had with the franchise, as great as it was to spend a little bit too much time with the humans. Okay, we go to these movies for Caesar, we go to these movies for Koba, we go to these movies for that orangutan who did sign language and was just an awesome character. Okay, yes, you got to have humans in there. Okay, you got to have an opposing threat and you got to have some sort of uh, human relation, right? Something that the audience can relate to. But you already have that, the last part with these apes right there. So I love that this synopsis is teasing that it's going to focus more on the apes and the politics of it all, but humans will be a part of this new installment, but it may not be the humans that are trying to survive, the stories that we've already seen, and so I find that to be very interesting. I don't think this movie will have an R rating. I would love for it to have an R rating just because I think this franchise is built for that. But I mean, if Matt Reeves can pull it off with Dawn and War, then Kingdom, I think, can do that PG-13. And I'm just excited to see this new direction for the Apes franchise. it will be a continuation. And you know, hey, look, if it's not good, at least we still have the trilogy right there. But something tells me with the direction, it's just a feeling, and what we've read so far, that it could be a continuation of good to great, which is what these movies have been, in my opinion. So that's all, you guys. Geo here from Apocalypse Movies. Thank you so much. Leave your thoughts on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Let me know what you think about this direction. What do you want to see? And maybe flashbacks. Who knows? Thank you so much. Until the next video, you guys take care.